These are a few items you're going to need while we make our chaga tea. You'll notice in your swag bag that you've been gifted some chaga tea. Kway, my name's Chrystal and I'm here to make some chaga tea with you. Chaga tea is a fungus, a mushroom that grows on the birch tree, and it's really an over-harvested medicine. It is something that's considered a superfood in the health industry these days. So it's important that we think about best practices when using our medicines. And one of the sources I like to get my medicine from is Turtle Lodge Trading Company. And this is an Indigenous woman-owned business just in the Lanark County area. And Turtle Lodge Trading Post is available quite a few places to purchase online as well as on the reserve. So definitely a great place to start. They have lots of medicines and they make sure that the medicines are there for us for a long time. So chaga tea is widely known for many reasons as a healing medicine, a healing tea. And you might have stories in your own family about how chaga has helped push back cancer or push back on different illnesses or inflammations. I know when the pandemic first struck, my family was regularly drinking chaga tea every day. So it's something that's a very old medicine for our community, for the Anishinaabe people. And I'm very honored to show you a little bit more about how I prepare it and how I honor this medicine that's still available. So some of the teachings I have around plant medicines is to avoid using metal, because metal can alkalize the medicinal properties, and that can really impact the integrity of the medicine. So I have here a glass pot, and if you don't have a glass pot, you can actually use a regular pot, but simply use a glass jar inside the pot and have the water boiling and the tea in the inside. So that's one way to get around that. Another thing you can do is you can buy one of these cute little things. You might have seen them at the Dollarama. That's where I got mine. And because they're so awesome, the little metal insert comes right out and you can pop your tea right in there. And if you don't have any of these options, you can use one of these awesome biodegradable tea bags. And if you're making just enough in this tea bag in a cup, I would really only use 1 to 3 small pieces of chaga and just putting it into there, and then you can tie it up as so. So you can see that the tea is getting to a boil, and I'm just gonna lower that down, reduce that heat, and gonna have it on a low simmer. And I'm pretty much gonna leave it there for probably an hour or more. And you can see that the water is already starting to pull out some of the medicines from the chaga. You can see how the tea is starting to change color in the water. It's still in there, and the water's gotten quite dark. And it's only been about 25 minutes, so we're gonna keep letting it roll, and we'll come back to this. With the coffee pot on, I'm just gonna leave it there for a couple of hours and go about my business. And the final steps of our chaga tea session involve the funnel, glass storage, and something fabulous I like to use all the time in lots of medicine making, cheesecloth. So you're going to basically cover the opening of your funnel with the cheesecloth, and this is going to catch your chaga as it comes out. Because this is the first time we've used these chunks, of medicine, and there's still lots of medicine left in them. So as mentioned, I've got my glass pot, nice dark color, and I am going to pour it into the jar. You can see how the medicine's kind of gathering at the bottom. Just put it in there. And we have the medicine that's able to be reused. You can squeeze out the excess liquid, but it's still a bit hot. And put that on the side. And now you have a serving of chaga tea. And what I like to do is I like to close it up, let it cool. And once it's cool, I would put it in the fridge and have that to add to soups. You can add it to just having a cup of tea. You can drink it like this, but I do prefer to drink it cold myself. You can add fruit if you like it. Whatever, you know, this is where you can customize it, but just remembering again to keep any metal spoons or things like that out of the mix.